are you doing in my swamp? What are you doing in my swamp?
Hello everybody, this is Overboy, and I'm going to be doing my review for the 1976 movie, The Outlaw Josey Wales. This is a Western movie directed by Clint Eastwood and also starring him. It came out in the 70s when he was really kind of at the peak of his career. He was doing really good back then, and this is one of my favorite movies of his. It was one that I used to watch a lot as a kid, and I always really liked the character Josey Wales. I thought he was a really cool character. But I thought this was a really good movie. This movie follows the title character is he is trying to get revenge for the murder of his wife and son, and it like shows him going through different things throughout during the Civil War and after it, and leading up to him finally getting his revenge. Along the way he makes all kinds of friends, and there's all kinds of really interesting characters in this movie. But I think that Clint Eastwood is absolutely perfect as Josey Wales. He was awesome. And I think this is easily one of his best performances. He's just really good in this movie. But the rest of the cast in here is really good. Chief Dan George plays this Indian that he's becomes friends with, and he's like one of the most likable characters in the movie. He's just has a really likable screen presence, and he does a really good job. And his performance is just really good. He's kind of like he steals the show a lot of the times. Once he doesn't come in here till about halfway through the movie, but once he gets in here, he's like kind of steals the show. He's just really likable character. And the rest of the supporting cast is really good. Sandra Locke, who I believe dated Clint Eastwood after making this movie. I know that she made other movies with him, but she was really good in this, and the two of them had pretty good chemistry, and I really like this movie. It's kind of your typical revenge western story, but it's a really entertaining movie from start to finish. With a really great cast. The cinematography in here is absolutely gorgeous. Some of the best cinematography in a western movie, I think. And Jerry Fielding's score is really good too. I think that it's one of the better western movie scores out there. It fit the movie really well, and it just brought like the excitement and the danger and stuff. It like really helped with the atmosphere of the movie, and that was really good about it too. But there's not really a lot about this movie that I would say I didn't like or was disappointed with. I will say though that the pacing is kind of slow. It's really slow kind of in the middle of the movie, but it's still entertaining. It never gets boring. And it's just a really great movie. It's one of my favorite western movies, one of my favorite Clint Eastwood movies. And it's just a really good movie. It was one that I used to watch all the time as a kid, and I'm really glad that I think it still holds up as much as it did back then. Because some movies, you grow up and watch them years later and it just doesn't hold up, but I feel this one still holds up really well. And I think it is one of Clint Eastwood's best performances as well. But I'd say I'd give The Outlaw Josey Wales a 9 out of 10. It's a really good movie and definitely worth checking out. If you haven't seen it, I definitely recommend it. If you're not into westerns, though, you might not like it, but it is a really, really good movie and definitely worth checking out. But if you have seen this movie, let me know in the comments what you think of it, and I hope you enjoyed this video, and have a good day, everybody.